neighbors.
Helping our neighbors, yes, I love it. And our neighbors get to be everybody.
Right? Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. Our fellow men.
That's right. Oh, let's take a deep breath in and roll the shoulders back, side out. One more deep breath in, side out. And let's put hands to heart. And we'll tune in with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Here we go, inhale. Om Bring the hands down, let's just touch the ground. Take a moment to arrive in the room, arrive in the yoga space, the peace space. We'll start with an inhale, arms up. Exhale, gentle twist. Breathe here. Inhale, come to center, arms up. And a little twist there. Center, inhale, arms up, and lean to one side, exhale. Try and keep both cheeks on the floor, and if you want, you can move that elbow back a little bit if you want, kind of see where your comfort space is for that side body stretch, and breathe. And come back to center, and exhale on the other side. Keep both cheeks on the floor again, and you can open your heart up or close it, find your happy place with that stretch. And inhale, come to center, and we'll just come down in front. And breathe. Next inhale, come back up. And make it so you can hear music. And let's hands on knees, soothe grind. Inhale in the front, exhale in the back, keeping your belly engaged, your core engaged, protecting your lower back. Smile on our face. You find all the limits as you move in various ways to see where your knots or your tight spots are. And let's switch direction. Center and inhale. Pull in the root back, hold. And come to center and inhale. Pull in the root back, hold the breath. Exhale. We'll start with our heart inhale. I like to switch my hands, so just so you know, so it's inhale, exhale. We'll do that for a minute. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Okay. Inhale, exhale. Hands on heart and inhale. Hold the breath, pull in the root lock. Exhale. Put hands on shins. We'll start with the lower half of the back. Belly's engaged. We'll inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, ground. Next, inhale, come to neutral, put your hands on your knees, and now we're working on the upper half of the back and the heart center. We'll inhale, extending into the front. Exhale, rounding back, keeping the belly engaged. Smile on your face. And come to neutral, inhale. Hold the breath, pull in the root back. Exhale. Take our helping hands and come into cat-cow for the table. So we'll do this for a minute. Everything is slower, gentle yoga, so we'll keep it at this pace. And here we go, inhale. Exhale, rub on the back. Inhale, neutral. Pull in the root back, hold the breath. And we'll do a little bit of balance. So on the next inhale, opposite arm, opposite leg. And just breathe here. The goal is to keep the hips parallel to the mat. Core is engaged. One more breath in. One more breath in. Exhale, release. And on the next inhale, other side. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release. Now we're going to alternate. So we're going to inhale, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Keep the core engaged. Now we're going to inhale, we're going to bend the knees. You might want, well, let's see how this goes. So bend your knees and come into a plank. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, plank. We'll just do 5 of these. Inhale, bend the knees. We'll just do 5 of these. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, plank. You can use your knees if necessary. One more. And plank. Bring your knees down. And we'll come into child's pose for a moment. Next, inhale, wander yourself onto your belly. We'll start in Sphinx, breathing here. Opening that heart. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Lay on your hands for a moment. We'll go into Cobra next. Next, inhale, raise your head. Put your hands under your shoulders. Press up into Cobra. And breathe. Two more breaths. Inhale, press back into child's pose. Next, inhale, come on back into table. And we're going to work our way into life stretch, life nerve stretch. We're going to have our hands out in front. Toes are pressing back at us. Heels are off the mat if possible. Legs are strong. Triceps strong. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Smile on your face. Keep your core engaged. Protect your lower back. windshield wiper your legs. We'll come into a strap. Ooh, I'm really tight. And we'll raise our arms up. Inhale. Exhale, just kind of find a happy place there. We'll take a few breaths here. Next inhale, come on up. We're going to grab our big toes if we can. We're going to press our index finger on the bottom of our toe and our thumb on the top, opening our pineal gland. We're going to inhale, exhale, lower, inhale up for a minute. And no pressure, no stress, no overdoing it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, find a neutral place, pull in the root lock, hold the breath. Exhale. Bring your feet together into butterfly. And we'll do inhale, knees up to the body. Inhale, exhale for a minute. Try and take the opportunity to squeeze those knees into your body, helping the adductors, abductors, and the hip flexors. And we'll inhale, hold, squeeze those legs, hold the breath, pull in the root lock. And exhale. Next we'll come into deer. So 90 and 90. And we're going to be switching. I'm not really seated properly, but we're going to switch sides for our hip flexors. This is new. This came from Angelica. So your legs are 90 and 90. Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Okay. Can you open up a little more?
Oh,
Move this one a little more out and this one a little more that way. There you go. Is that comfortable or painful?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yep. And then we just turn to the other side. There you go. One
Well, I
side.
don't know about that.
One side's harder than the other. Right. Yeah. So yeah, that works. We're just rotating our hip flexors. If you've been doing a lot of sitting, they might be tight.
I bet I'm not doing a lot of things.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna work on that for you. All right, that's enough of that. So come back into easy seat. And let me think, let's bring our helping hands. I'm sorry, let's come into table. And we're going to go into pigeon. So we're going to inhale, bring the knee up in front. Is that good? You look good. If it's easier to sit on a block or something, or are you okay? Or two?
I think it's better without.
Okay. Okay. We're just going to take a few breaths here, just as we are, okay? So just breathe. Side out. Inhale. Side out. One more breath. Side out. We'll inhale, bring that back to table, and do the other side. So what we may learn here, Corey, is which side is more flexible than the other. So we'll inhale, bring that other leg in. Find a happy place and breathe. Inhale, come back to table. We're going to come into puppies, so you're going to widen your knees. You're not going to touch your toes. And we're going to lean forward and breathe here. It's like child's pose with your tushimir, kind of. But what we're doing is we're stretching our shoulders, so you can walk your fingers out a little to get a deeper stretch in your shoulders. And you can reach your heart to the mat if that's comfortable. And breathe. And on the next inhale, come onto your forearms. And let's just do a few seconds of plank on our forearms. And you can touch your knees down if you need to, Corey. And let's just breathe here. We'll inhale and exhale, release. Just have a little lay down. On your next inhale, bring your hands under your shoulders, grip your feet. And if you need to be on your forearms, that's fine. You're working into down dog. You're going to walk your back some more. Next inhale, we'll take a step between our hands. Come up into a forward fold. Bend your knees. Grab your elbows and swing. some gentle movement. And then on the next inhale, go ahead and put your hands down on the mat. Keep your knees bent. And we're going to pedal your feet here. And on the next inhale, reach halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Forward fold, exhale. One more, halfway up. Exhale, put your hands down, come into a low lunge. And we're just going to be here. Here. Moving forward, hands on our knee, not letting our knee over our toes, and just pulse it a little bit if that feels good, and just breathe. Next inhale, come back onto that knee and we'll switch legs. So we can exhale here on our knees. Inhale, bring in the other one, and pulse and breathe. Inhale, come on back onto your knees. And here, if you can, I think we can do camel. You can also have your hands behind your back. You're reaching your heart to the ceiling. And breathe. Last inhale. Exhale, release. Come on down. And let's come into another child's pose. I want you to rock a little bit in your child's pose. Also working on your hip flexors, so rock your hips back and forth a little bit. I think we're going to work on your hip flexors gently today, Corey. And on the next inhale, come into table. And in table, I want you to rock. I want you to do circles. Inhale in the front, exhale in the back, and then switch direction. And we'll inhale neutral. Let's pull in the root walk, inhale. pull the energy up. And exhale. And let's come on to our backs. And we'll start out with a very wide bicycle. So hands on the floor on the mat. If you need them to support your lower back, you do the triangle with your hands and put it under your hips. And then we do bicycle out to the side. Slowly, gently, just get range of motion in those hip sockets. Go ahead and plant your feet on the mat, hip distance apart. And we'll raise our arms up. I'll inhale, hand the hips. Exhale, back down. Squeezing the glutes. And go ahead and inhale, last one. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to move the one leg closer to the center of your torso. The other leg crosses over. And then we widen the legs, widen the feet. And then bring them in and hug your knees to your chest. You can hold your shins, your ankles, or your knees. This is pretty powerful on the SI joint. Just breathe here. Inhale, bring in a millimeter more. Exhale and slowly release. Find your feet hip-width distance apart on the mat. Again, lift up the hips, lower them back down, and move the other leg to the center torso. Cross over, widen the feet. Bring the knees in and breathe. slowly release. And let's find ourselves into Shavasana. Straighten your legs. Knit your shoulder blades together. Spread out. And then get 5% more comfortable. And just let yourself sink into the mat, sink into the earth. There's so much we don't know about our consciousness. Thoughts that come in, just tell them thank you, and you'll deal with it later. Just try to focus on your breath. Stay in the present moment. Let us all remember that we are loved. We are loved by things way beyond earthly things. Let that love permeate you like a red light starting in your heart. Gets to a deeper red. On the exhale, it spreads to all of the cells in your body. Let's wiggle our fingers and our toes. Rotate wrists and ankles. Place the arms above the head, point each toe. Exhale over the arms. Inhale in the chest. Exhale, twist. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale over. Inhale, chest. Exhale, twist. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, lower. Bring the kneecaps into the palms of the hands and rotate, massaging your lower back. And switch direction. And let's roll up to seated. Rub the hands together. Take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders back. Hands to heart, side up. We'll close with a long soft and a short nub. Inhale. Hands to the floor, bow your head. Thank yourself for showing up today. And namaste.